sorry, just one more thing. I talked about the US Constitution, and you said quite rightly that although the foundation stone is not, I'm not a lawyer or anything, but the foundation stone of it is written in clear, accessible language that people can understand, and then the amendments get more complicated after that. But it seems to me that all the EU documents, none of it is very, very clear. It's almost made almost deliberate. I'm trying to be neutral, but it's almost made as if it's deliberately ambiguous.
No, it's not deliberately ambiguous, but would you be able to read all the legislation, national legislation, and it's legal text?
I can understand I can understand the Irish Constitution, which addresses complicated issues. I mean,
this is an attempt to explain it in clear language.
That's not the actual Constitution. That's a summary.
This is but it's it explains this in understandable language to any
citizen. I don't mean to insult you, but this person who wrote that could have an agenda. I'd like to understand the actual.
No. Well, you read it and then decide.
Of course, but I'd like to be able to understand the actual document, or at least some of it.
Legislate, you can ask lawyers, they are better placed. We have a professor in law.
I'm sorry,
Let's ask the professor.
I'm sorry to keep repeating myself, but I don't have to ask the lawyer if I want to be able to understand the Irish Constitution.
But I don't know if I guess you have read the legal text. If you actually go into it, but not everything is totally incomprehensible either. But it is, as I say, legal texts. We have to be precise, because at the same time we don't want it to be interpreted by everybody else and unclear, because it should be looked at and be able to be implemented and enforced by 27 member states.
I understand that.
And that is exactly why it has to be a clear legal text. But since we have also lawyers here, maybe
well, I was going to call it Mr. Terrace, because we haven't heard from him yet, and he is a lawyer. So perhaps he'd have a comment on this one.
But it is not deliberate. I think it is the result of negotiations.
So we're agreed on that your preference would be that people should be able to actually understand it.
But of course.
Right.
Everything we do, and that is also why I've insisted that there should be citizen summaries on all our proposals, so that but sometimes you need all the details. You need to put it in the legislation so it is clear what we have decided, because 27 member states are supposed to implement it and follow it. Right. So the clearer we can be, the better. But it needs